Hello everyone, I'm here with Mary Scaggs, who's now the Speechcraft Master, and we're going to find out what a Speechcraft program is and how it can benefit you in your club. So Mary, thanks for coming by, and I know I talked with you at the fall conference where you were a chair and you're just taking on all sorts of things. You're a real go-getter. That's awesome. So can you tell us, even long-time Toastmasters who have lots of experience, the subject of Speechcraft comes up, and we're not sure what that is. It sounds like something in World of Warcraft or something. I don't know. So maybe you can tell us what that is?
Yes, Speechcraft. It's new to me too. I've only been around since December of last year, so I'm just learning about it. I'm learning that Speechcraft, according to Toastmasters International, who's been doing a lot of things right since the 20s, they bill it as the #1 membership building tool. So that got my attention. In my elaborate and extraordinary enthusiasm for Toastmasters, that I belong to several clubs, some that are really successful and have new members coming in every week, to a few of the clubs I belong to that are really struggling. I've been interested in how could we increase membership. So in looking at things to do for this coming year, because I do like being a district leader, and I highly recommend it if you're not already, Jan, our VP of Education at this time, who will be the district governor for next year, is open to talking about district roles. And so a role that I'll be filling next year is the mentor of the Speechcraft program. It's something that here in District 56, we've had a few, but not that many.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's new to me. So what is Speechcraft? It's actually a way that a club can put on a seminar-style workshop, either within their own meeting time, or it can be outside the club. And it can be club members only putting on a workshop with the intention to spread the word, to get the public involved, or it can be a group of clubs coming together to do it. So typically what might happen, it does need to be a commitment of 4 to 8 meetings that could happen during the regular club time, or it could be held in a venue outside the club time and the regular club location. For example, the public library has meeting rooms. If you're a member of the chamber, or you have a member of your club that is a chamber member, they may be able to use the free meeting space at the chamber location. In any case, you need a commitment, you need 5 to 10 participants, and you need a plan.
Okay. And some other places that might work might be, say, Denny's rooms. I know they have conference rooms. Golden Corral has conference room. Spring Creek Barbecue around this area has conference rooms. So it's really just a matter of checking with the manager there, saying, hey, I'd like this room at a consistent basis. Can you provide that for us? Probably be a nominal fee. And your club, you just arrange it with your treasurer to pay it. Okay, so they're putting on a 4-week to 8-week program.
Yes.
If I understand that right. And so what if I wanted to attend one of these things, what would I see? What would I accomplish? What would I get out of it?
Well, that's where the planning comes in. So ahead of time, the members that are putting on the club that have made this commitment would have a program. And you'd want to have a poster or flyer indicating what the subject would be for those, say, 4 different meetings. As a newcomer, it might be, and if your club is focusing on getting brand new members, it might be as simple as starting with the 4 first talks that one normally does as a member in the Competent Communicator Manual.
And they can get credit for that afterwards, right?
They can.
Awesome.
Also, there is a fee involved for materials that either you could solicit a sponsor to cover the materials for the participants, or ask the participants to pay a nominal fee.
Okay.
It can even be a fundraiser, as long as the money that is taken in that exceeds the cost of materials goes to the club treasury.
Oh, okay. So this is a way for those clubs, maybe they're starting out or they've just spent a lot of money for some reason, they can get it back.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And if I was a club member or club officer, how would I go about, what would the first steps be to planning a Speechcraft?
I would go online first at toastmasters.org, use the search box that's up in the top bar, and enter Speechcraft, search, and it'll bring you to all the material that's available online about Speechcraft. It'll refer you to the fact that there's a kit. The kit can be purchased, which is around $20. The kit can be, just the components of the kit can be purchased also.
Okay.
And some of those manuals that are included in the kit would be an actual workbook for the persons that are going to participate with you in the Speechcraft that would be presenters. Those run about $3.50 to $5.
Okay, so it's not very expensive at all.
Not at all.
Okay. So you could easily make it up by, say, charging $5 a person, and that goes right to your club's treasury. Awesome. Okay.
Well, I have a comment about that.
All right.
Also, you may find that there's someone in your club that is a person such as an insurance agent, some other company, a corporate company, a realtor. There might be that you could get a pool of sponsors that would pay for that material, since it's only $20.
Yeah.
And they could be mentioned on the program.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's really nice. Yeah, if you're a member of a club and you're maybe work for a corporation that would be interested in having some goodwill public relations, that might work for you. Or even if you're an independent entrepreneur, maybe this is a very low-priced sponsorship opportunity.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Now, I'm a club officer. I've decided I want to run a Speechcraft. I've found a location, Denny's, library, wherever. I've reserved it for 4 weeks. And how do I get people to come? How do I market this? What are some quick strategies?
Well, there would be some information on that in the Speechcraft kit.
Okay.
Because we're not reinventing the wheel. This has been the #1 membership builder. So there's some people that have done it before, and there's a collection of information at Toastmasters about that. One of the things would be to have your team, your committee that's going to be putting this on.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first things you'd want to do is decide who's going to present what, have a menu, if you will, of what's going to be presented.
Okay.
Then, as far as promoting it, you could use some of the district flyers. There are posters at toastmasters-d56.org.
Okay.
Click on Documents.
You can see that link in the sidebar for all of you watching on YouTube here.
And then, once you click on Documents, it'll give you a list of different documents. Look for Marketing and click on the Marketing links, and there are posters that are things like, there's a gentleman pictured that's yawning, and the title says, "Is this guy in your audience? Toastmasters can help." And there's some other really fun posters that are already created that you could adapt to this.
Okay.
So you would put those out and about, definitely in your meeting location. If you're a closed organization and this is going to be putting on this to attract members within your company, perhaps Human Resources would let you do something in their newsletter or
I found, yes, it's very, in e-newsletter in one of my clubs, once we started advertising that, it was very powerful. We had maybe 22 members. We shot up to over 30 just from that e-newsletter. So those can be extremely powerful.
You definitely would want to have it on your website, and if you don't have a website, you should get one, freetoasthost.org.
Yes.
And I highly recommend, as a sidebar, to get your own name
Domain
and have
name.
that forwarded to that.
And that's
Yes.
very inexpensive. I mean,
Less
you're
than
looking-
$10.
Yes, less than $10 a year. Again, everything we do in Toastmasters is pretty cheap, but it has such powerful results.
And so we want to be sure and have the announcement that this is going to happen on
Okay.
your website. And then also, you want someone to write a little article, submit it to your newspaper, and,
Yeah.
and you can also submit it on
Kind of a press release.
a press release,
Okay.
and
So the
maybe a
VPP on it.
Facebook.
Yeah, a Facebook, that'd be great for, and Twitter too, for people that maybe join and then they can follow your club. You can post Twitter updates that say, hey, we're having the Speechcraft tomorrow, bring this, this, this. Well, you do that all in 140 characters. Facebook book is great.
We
LinkedIn.
can put the link in there to what's happening.
Yes, definitely do that. And link it back to your club's website. There's all sorts of opportunities that market online. If you're also, why not, how about online classifieds, Craigslist and
That's a
Oodle
great
and
idea.
Kijiji? They're also sites you can post events on. So try